Hi, I'm Chelsea and I'm a Territory Business Lead Agent within the Fleet Management Department for Just Cat Limited.
And I'm Alejandro, and I am your Customer Success Executive within the Fleet Management part of the business as well.
Yes, so our solution is able to show you your customer visits through data which we input into the solution. We actually put in your geofence locations for your customer location, so that way you're able to pull reports at any point in time, whether you want it to come automatically to you weekly, monthly, or anyhow that you choose.
Yeah, we're able to actually map all customer locations that you need to have inputted into the system. That can be done in a number of ways. We can take the listing that you provide to us and actually map those out for you on a one-by-one basis. Or if it is you're not quite sure what it is you need mapped, we actually do a project where we would have a database of points that we might deem interesting to your company. We map it out onto your platform so you can see the differences between what you have already in your marketing database and get a comparison to potential business out there, so that now you have a gap analysis that will actually be able to bring those customers that aren't part of your daily routine into your scope of works.
Yes, so the system allows you to create custom rules based on your specific needs, right? So we have standard rules set up in terms of restrictions on idling of your fleet, or where you don't want your vehicles to enter. So right, no entry zones, things like that, right? But if you have a specific rule that you are interested in creating, let's say you have a specific group of vehicles on a compound and that compound has a speed limit lower than what is the posted road speed limit, we can create a custom rule so that those specific vehicles, if entered on that compound, will trigger an alert if they exceed that speed limit.
If you have any sort of fleet, we would be able to help you. And when people think fleet, they automatically think vehicles, but fleet really does incorporate any asset that the company owns. So that could be personnel, that could be phones, that could be vehicles, pretty much anything that you want to have to be able to manage that leaves your compound. We can find a way to give you the information needed to manage that.
So the solution has an array of reports that is already built into the system, right? You can go in and we can set this up to come to you automatically. Let's say you want this at the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the day. It's your choice when you want to receive these reports, or if you want to pull these reports manually on a one-off basis, right? In addition to the built-in reports, we can also take different segments from these built-in reports and create one customizable report for you with the data that you specifically need.
Also, to add to that, the device that we use is a non-invasive device. What I mean by that is we don't cut any wires to actually input it into the vehicle, right? And what it does is it plugs directly into the OBD port of a vehicle, which is your onboard diagnostic port. In doing so, any information that the vehicle will pull through the computer of the vehicle, our device is also able to get that information. So now you're actually able to get granular with reporting, so you can get real-time diagnostics on the vehicle as it happens. So we are able to manage fuel consumption. It is vehicle specific. Some vehicles would allow the information because it's being pulled directly through the computer. And as such, what we're able to do is get an idea of how much gas your particular vehicle is using per kilometer, right? We do also have the option, if the vehicle does not do it naturally, to have this information inputted manually through a computer or through the application on your phone. And that way you're able to track across the entire fleet how well they're performing with regards to gas consumption. To add to that, not only are we able to get gas consumption, but we're also able to see the fill-ups, the amount of gas going into the system. That way we can kind of get an idea of if people are in fact putting the amount of gas into the vehicles that they're saying they're putting into the vehicles.
That's no problem. We have solutions. We have a suite of solutions that allows you to track, gives you the means to track all your assets, whether it be as small as a cell phone to as large as a container or even a crane. Right? It doesn't matter whether these assets are battery powered or non-powered. It still gives you the ability to be able to know where all your assets are.
And to add to that, one of the things we're able to do is also track things not only locally, but regionally and internationally as well. So for example, the crane or the container, if you know that this is an asset that is going to be moving throughout the Caribbean, we can put these trackers on there so that no matter where they go, you have full view of their movement. So we are able to create routes for you. It really just depends on what type of routing you're looking at. There are two versions of it, I guess. The first one being where you have a set route that is a one-off route. I just need to send this particular driver to X location. Then there is the routing where it gets a little bit more granular, where Mondays I have this route, Tuesdays I have this route, and so forth, and it repeats itself on a weekly basis. So we're also able to create this type of routing for you.